Hey y'all, Flying High Five here again. Working on the Trike again. You'll notice there's a little bit of difference here in the garage. I got my workbench taken down, and well, check this out. I know, yeah. There's a Mountain Dew can there. Dinner of Champions. Anyways, that's my Corvair motor right here. Currently, it's sitting on some 2x4s inside the frame, and can't see them. They're down here, down below. Got a couple of them, but that's where it's actually going to be sitting for this whole process. So, what I'm about to do now, what I'm going to take you through and show you how I'm going to do it, take you through my logic and everything. I'm going to design right before your very eyes. If I got enough memory in my camera, I'm going to design a forward motor mount for this thing. I'll show you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this in 2 steps. It's actually more like 3 steps. First of all, I'm going to use some plain old paper. Good old-fashioned, this is actually moving paper. I've seen people use, get all fancy like, and they'll use, this ain't working. They'll, go out and they'll pay for paper. I just think that's awful silly. Make sure this will be about as, it's going to be about as much as I need here. I just need enough to locate my holes and to trace it out and about. So, I'm going to start off with the paper. I'm going to trace it out a piece of this thin sheet metal that I've been using. And then the final piece I'm going to use, what the motor mount itself is going to be made out of, is going to be, I don't know if you can see this. Wow, nice picture there. It's going to be this piece of about 1/10 of an inch tread plate, diamond plate some people call them, I don't know. The reason I'm doing it in steps is this diamond plate is probably the most expensive metal and material to replace if I have to, if I cut it wrong or something. And I want a template. I want this to be a template, and I can use it, see if it's the right size, wrong size, adjust it as I need it. And then I'll use this metal template on the tread plate. Now I got lucky and I got this tread plate for $1 at the scrapyard. The guy was about to close. I said, hey, can I pick that up? He didn't want to get his scale out and redo the register, so I gave him $1. He was like, hey, cool, thanks. So he probably went and bought himself a Mountain Dew with that. Actually, you can't even buy a Mountain Dew with $1 anymore. It's like $1.25. Let me readjust this over here. So here's what I'm going to do with this piece of paper. And the key for something like this, and of course I took my wife's scrapbook and taped inside, so I'm going to have to do this a little real old school. The key to this is making it so it's not, so the paper doesn't move. I'm going to try and hold it flat here. I can go like this. I can find the edges with my pencil like that. Make sure it doesn't move. Now I got my 4 holes located, and then down here there's a nice little flat edge that runs between the 2 holes on the bottom. So that ought to be enough for me to get started. I don't know, how well can you see that there? That's going to be enough for me to get started. I'll go ahead and use a straight edge and finish that up. And that'll get me started. I'm gonna have to basically stay along the outside of here. In fact, I'll just go ahead and draw this up now. Sorry, Caesar. I got some help from Caesar and Brutus today. They're out here. Caesar, I didn't even know you were there. Come on back. Come here. Right here. There you go, good boy. So, as I was saying before I whack Caesar in the nose, use my straight edge to catch the edges of my holes here. And I'm going to try and catch the straight edge that is on the motor itself for the bottom here. And then the top, can't really see real well, but there's nothing between the two of them, so I'm just going to catch the top of the hole there. And that's how I design my motor mount. So, I don't know if you can see it there. There you go. That's what the rear motor mount is going to look like. And what I'll eventually do is I'll, actually mount it onto the motor, and then I will weld it right here to this vertical post, which, of course, with how I got the camera, you can't see diddly squat. I'll weld it right here to this this post, and that'll draw the motor right up against that forward post. So, yeah, I'm gonna get cutting here, get drawing and cutting and designing and stuff, and I'll bring you back along later when I got when I'm starting to cut out the diamond plate. So, thanks for watching. Bye.